Hi guys. All right, so the last time I was here, we did a little four chord progression going from the A minor to the C to the D minor to the F. So I've been practicing that. I got a lot better at it. I'm still a little slow getting to that F chord, but everything takes time. Guitar is repetition. Anybody could do it. It's easy. You just have to have the time and the patience. Anyway, today I got another progression for you. It's only two chords. They're right next to each other. It's pretty easy, but we want to do it fast and smooth and in time. So we're going to go from the E major to an A major. I'm going to show you how I learned how I do it, the Will Falzone method. I don't know if it's correct, but it works for me. Anyway, let's try and zoom in. I'm not too good at this showing you my fingers. But anyway, we got a regular E chord, an E major chord, played the regular way. Your index fingers on uh, the G string, your middle fingers on the A string, and your ring finger is going to be on the D string. All right, so that's your. How am I going to get this? Let's see. All right, so that's that. That's your E chord. Now, to get to that A chord, the way I do it is I don't do 1, 2, 3 on the D, G, and B. I do the middle finger on the D and the pointer finger on the G and the ring finger on the B. So anyway, that has a couple of advantages. To do that, all I have to do to go from E to A is slide down my pointer finger to the second fret and move these two fingers over one string to the D and B string. So it's going to look like this. Now, eventually, I want to be able to get my thumb to mute this low E string when I'm playing the A chord. But for now, I'm not worried about that. I'm just trying to miss the E chord. If I hit it, I hit it. But eventually, I want to be able to do this. And have this thumb just come down and just, all it's got to do is touch that E string. And it'll mute it out. But for now, I'm trying to miss it. All right, so it's going to look like this. So this fingering of the A chord has another advantage too. Once you start playing blues, you want to play blues in E. This is just a real simple E chord. And you want to come to that A chord to do a turnaround. You could go from your regular A7 chord. That's just you taking your pointer finger off of that G string. That's A and that's A7. See how much brighter that is? That's giving it that bluesy tone. Anyway, so we could go from here and then we could move that down, that shape down a whole step and reposition your fingers, your your pointer finger is going to be on the 3rd fret of the B string, and your middle finger is going to be on the 4th fret of the D string. So it's going to sound like this. Then you're going to go a half step, that's 1 fret, to the same fingering of your normal A7 chord. Then you're going to take that same shape and move it down a whole step, which is 2 frets. And then we're going to go back to that other fingering. And then we're going to go move that a whole step. Then we're going to go back to the regular A7 fingering to the 12th fret. And then to the 14th fret. Anyway, be that as it may, that's for another. That's what I'm working on now. One of the things I'm working on now. But for now, what I want you guys to work on is this. Let's get a good shot of this right here. That's a little too fast for me. So it's pretty easy. Repetition. The cleaner you get it, the better. And it's good practice for your fingers, getting your fingers to do what you want them to do and need them to do. Start slow. Some other things I'm working on is my bar chords, moving them around. So we got an open A, a G bar chord, and then to down the fret. So what we're doing here is, I'm not going to tell you the names of the chords. You could figure it out for yourself because I don't know. I do, but not off the top of my head. I'd have to start counting on the strings. Anyway, you got the E minor chord. Then we go to a G, 1 hit. Then to the 5th fret, 1 hit. And then we go to the 7th fret on the A string root. And then we go back to the 5th fret, but on the A string root. And then we jump back to the E string root. And we lift up the middle finger to make it a minor chord. That's an A minor, I believe. So it sounds something like this. All right, anyway, I'm getting tired. That was fun. And then I'm also working on sitting on the dock of the bay. Got a long way to go, but more bar chord practice. It's syncopated eighth notes. Start on the G string. Slide that shape down to the 7th fret. And then slide that same, it's one shape, which makes it nice. You slide down another half step to the 8th fret, and you do a half of that pad. And then you give it one downstroke, 8, 7, 6, 5, and then it starts over. Let's see if I could get it halfway decent. See? Well, that's what I'm working on. That's getting my bar chords moving up and down the neck. And like I said, practice and patience. Until next time, have a nice day.